edition of your number one educative online broadcast, Talk to Kedi. Okay, so in this edition, we'll be talking about a very important topic, one that concerns everyone, both male and female. Okay, so today we'll be looking at common skin disorders, causes, prevention, and solution. I started by saying we'll be talking about a very important topic that is very, very crucial to both male and female, because oftentimes many of us think skin disorders or issues related to skin health, okay, is for men alone. But today I'm here to burst your bubble, okay? So skin health is important for both men and women. As long as you have a skin, it's actually important for you to learn and understand how to take care of your skin, and that is what we are here to do today. So what are those common skin disorders? What are those common skin disorders? How can they be prevented? And what are the possible solutions? So those are the things we'll be looking at shortly. My name is Sarah. I don't know. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's do this together again. Are you ready? Okay, so sitting behind me here today is one of our very own. He's one of our lecturers. You can see him. He's sitting confidently. He's gallant. Okay, he's ready to talk to you, our dear viewers. Okay, so he will be talking to us about common skin disorders. What are those common skin disorders that we often battle with? Okay, how can they be prevented? In case you don't have them at the moment, and then in case you have them or you know anyone that has any of these common skin disorders, what are those possible solutions? Okay, now let's do this together. Now he is a member of Lagos State Traditional Medicine Board. He is also a member of Dr. Yusuf Herbal Practice Group. He is the managing partner of Sanduru Integrated Academy, which specializes in quantum resonance magnetic analyzing machine trainings. You know what, forget all this long English. I'm just trying to introduce my guest. Now, he's one of our seasoned lecturers, and of course, he is one of our passionate distributors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me to Talk to Kedi Studio today, Mr. Kingsley Nsirimobi. Are you happy to have him today? You're welcome to Talk to Kedi, sir.
Thank you.
How do you feel being part of this program today?
I feel great. You see, I feel great. You see, it's an opportunity to reach out to persons out there and give us some of this stuff we've been having, and I've been itching to pass it on to the others, so that we can have a wider field of usage of this knowledge, and the mission of Kedi too will be achieved.
Of course, the mission of Kedi will be achieved. This is still Talk to Kedi, where we share knowledge and we liberate minds. In case you're tuning in for the first time, okay, this is your surest platform for arts information about the company. You want to know about Kedi, you want to know who we are, you want to know what we do, and you want to know about our events, our promotions, our products, and all. Okay, this remains your surest platform to know all, to have all the information that you need to know about Kedi. Okay, and that is not all. As much as we talk to you from here, you also have the opportunity to talk to us from wherever you are watching us from. Okay, and you get to do that. Make use of the comment section and talk to Kedi. So while we talk to you, we also expect that you talk to us. Okay, so each edition of this broadcast, we usually have different topics on health, business, and other contemporary issues that have the capacity to affect your health and your business. So today we'll be talking about common skin disorders. Common skin disorders. Okay, you may say, hey, I don't have any of them. I mean, my skin is okay and all that. Remember, no knowledge is a waste. You may not need the knowledge now, but someone you know somewhere may need the knowledge. Okay, so it is very important that you sit back, relax, and let us learn something new today. What are those things that you should know about skin disorders? How can you tackle them? What are those things you can do to prevent them, okay, from coming to you in the first place? Those are the things we will be looking at. Now, in each edition of this broadcast, we usually have a teaser. The teaser for this broadcast is: do you think skin supplements are necessary for a healthy skin? Many of us shy from issues concerning skin health. So I pose this question to you. Do you think that skin supplements are necessary for you to enjoy a healthy skin? Women, let's get talking. Make use of the comment section and talk to Kedi. We are listening. Guess what? We'll be taking your questions live. Okay? So Mr. Kingsley Nsirimobi is here, ready. See the way he's seated. He's seated, he's ready to attend to all your questions. So if you have questions related to this topic, or you have questions related to any of our products, any of our events or promos, make use of the comment section. That is what we are here to attend to. Okay, so now let's get to the business of today. Remember, the topic is still common skin disorders, causes, prevention, and solutions. Mr. Kingsley Nsirimobi,
yes,
okay, so my first question for you now is, what are the common skin? But before we even get to that, there's a way to attend to issues that has to do with skin health. Like, it is not important. Skin health. You know, what's your position about skin health, and why should people take it seriously?
Skin health should be taken seriously because it is what reflects somehow, or to a great extent, probably 80%, what we are.
Exactly.
If you don't look that okay outwardly, people also tag you as somebody who happens to be either careless or irresponsible.
Exactly.
So the better you look, the better for the persons there that is assessing you, and the better openings. In case it's about you want to go talk to persons to partner with you or to liaise with you in things you want to do. What do you think? Somehow, from the first look, they say first impression matters.
Exactly.
The person might just say, no, don't bother. From the first time I saw you, come on.
What do you have to offer? You know, I paint this picture. For example, I have a meeting with the president,
yes,
or I have a meeting with the governor of Lagos State.
Typical example.
Yes, we are a Kedi distributor, and somehow you got a slot to meet with the governor, to spend like 5 or 10 minutes with the governor, and then you enter into his office to do your presentation, and you are looking all. You are looking all, and the one is like, please, am I safe? John, so please, that's very important that you sit down and learn today. So whether you have any of these skin disorders or not, please sit down and learn. You can, information you get from this broadcast today, you can also pass it on to your team members. Okay, we all should know about this. Take care of your skin. I give you this. There's this statistic, or this, according to dermatologists, a healthy skin is a reflection of your overall wellness, and it should not be handled with levity. In fact, skin disorders have an adverse impact on your psychological well-being. Do you understand? Sure. I've heard of people who have pimples and some other things on their face, and they kind of have this low self-esteem. They cannot present themselves before people. They feel shy, you know, I'm not good enough. Yeah, I should not be seen because of my skin. My skin is looking, I have patches on my skin. I should not be seen outside. They don't go out. In fact, for people like that, if I can distribute, you will find it difficult to go out to prospect, because you feel, how do I talk to people? How do I say hello to people looking like this?
Yourself, yeah.
Do you understand? So it has a psychological, an adverse impact on your psychological well-being, and it can also lead to some depressive symptoms. Sure. Believe it or not, some people will attempt suicide because of their skin. I know this particular lady. If you see her face, very rough. Sometimes when there's a social gathering, then people go, come back and give me the gist. Do you understand? She won't tell you what the reason is, but we know that what the reason is. So it is very, very, very important. You do all that you can to maintain a healthy skin. Now, skin disorders can lead to some sort of isolation, loneliness, decreased quality of life, low self-esteem, like I said earlier, and in some people, suicidal thoughts. It is that important. So please let us do this together. Now, what are those common skin disorders? in your experience, what are those common skin disorders that we should talk about, that you feel people should know? Okay.
I have a long list of them,
Okay.
but I think let's discuss. I have a long list of them, but let's discuss the few we can with time available.
Exactly, sir.
I will start from one of the most popular one is the acne. We have again the eczema.
Yes, eczema.
We have again the psoriasis.
Okay.
We have again the alopecia areata. We have the seborrheic dermatitis. We also have the malignant melanoma.
Okay.
You know, throw pictures on all of this.
Yeah.
We have the vitiligo, and then we have a cold sore. I don't know if I've mentioned cold sore.
Yeah.
We have the cold sore. A list of them.
Okay. So now you say you're going to paint a true picture. So can you pick each of them and let's talk about like acne.
Okay.
What does it look like? Let's assume that we have people watching us who don't know what acne is.
Okay.
Now let's also assume that we have people watching us who don't know what cold sore is.
Okay.
So can we pick each of them and let's talk about them?
Okay, I'll start also from the acne, like I mentioned, it's number one in the listing. Acne is a problematic skin disorder. Problematic because persons infected with this acne, they never find life funny. Yes, that's why I choose to use that word, problematic. How does it come on? It is from clogging of the pores, or call it the clogging of the hair follicle.
Okay.
Now, when the hair follicle is clogged, again, the oil is supposed to be excreted via the hair follicle. It's also plugged together.
Okay.
As a result of this clogging, already first happened by the pores. You will now have the dead cells of the skin combined with this other already stopped to cause what we call blackheads. Some people also will see it from this angle of reddish color pimples.
Okay.
Yes, some will see it also as some red bumps. The reddish color pimples most times are filled with pus. That's another characteristic look, yes.
Sure.
Then where do you find most of these things? The face, the chest, sometimes also at the back.
Okay.
Yes, top back. Yes. And it's very, very itchy and hurting to the body.
Okay.
So I don't know if that has described it enough.
Okay, so let's move to another one.
Okay. So another one is the psoriasis. Now the psoriasis is an itchy, scaly patch, most times reddish, found mostly in the elbow, the knee, yes, most of the joints. It's also very, very itchy, painful, yes, in the body. So people tend to have this, never seem to find it funny too. In fact, generally every skin infection, puts you, it's something that really links up the brain in split seconds. It's like when you have a burns. When you have a burns, let's say from fire, any touch, the brain will connect.
Exactly.
Very painful. So that is how skin infection, affects most people. So it keeps them very, very uncomfortable, keep them very, very unhappy. So another picture we want to paint is like the cold sore. I also mentioned that one is often from high fever. You see it most times, yes, by the color of the mouth. Sometimes you can find them by the cheek or the cheek, but oftentimes you find it by the color of the lips. Then the other one is the vitiligo. The vitiligo has a characteristic figure of decolorizing the skin. When this happens, over time, it tends to spread or gets larger. And that's why sometimes people will say somebody has a Coke and Fanta skin. So this is the form vitiligo takes. You understand? Then another one is some people call it lupus erythematosus.
Okay.
Sorry for the long one, but that's just the name. Lupus erythematosus. You see, this one mostly catches up with those of women that would always have cause to do over maintenance of their nose. Yes, and it has this butterfly kind of pattern of spread between the bridge of the nose and the eyes. Yes, that is how it looks. It's called that lupus erythematosus. Then the alopecia areata is another one I want us to understand. That one happens to deal mostly with areas that have hairs in the body.
Okay.
Yes, it comes in the form of helping you clear it and make it neat by you never finding hair there again. Yes, some people call it flea baba. Yes, flea baba. The alopecia areata. All of these things are skin infections. And then lastly, let me mention this. They call it seborrheic dermatitis. Good. This one mainly attacks the scalp.
Okay.
Yes, it mainly attacks the scalp. How does it do it? It comes in patches. Just discharge hairs from those areas it has infested. And when that happens, you just find out that you're losing hair. How did it come? You can't really tell. But somehow it has been found that it is often an after effect of treatment of cancer.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. That is okay. Let me not even start mentioning our products. I wanted to say where one unique product will come in. Yeah. Then the vitiligo, I did not tell you, it's an autoimmune disease. Autoimmune skin disease. Yes, so that whosoever would want to take on the treatment of vitiligo, if you put that at the back of your mind, that will help you in the best selection of products. But when something is autoimmune, you hardly can get it treated if you use the wrong approach.
Oh,
yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, this is still Talk to Kedi, where we share knowledge and liberate minds. Don't forget that our topic for today is common skin disorders, causes, prevention, and solution. Let's get talking in the comment section. If you have questions for Mr. Kingsley Nsirimobi, our guest, please make it in the comment section. Or if you have any questions with regards to any of our products, any of our promotions, in case there's this ongoing promo that I don't understand, make it in the comment section and let us know with justice to all your questions before the end of this podcast. And don't forget our teaser for today. Okay, in your opinion, do you think skin supplements are essential for a healthy skin? Do you think taking skin supplements are essential for a healthy skin? So make it in the comment section and talk to Kedi. Now, my next question, sir. Are there lifestyle habits? We've talked about acne, we've talked about some other skin disorders.
Okay.
Are there lifestyle habits contributing to some of these skin disorders?
Yes, of course. Something has to happen for something
To happen,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, the acne, for instance, remember from the definition, we said clogging takes place at the pores, that affects the hair follicle. So, from that point, it's difficult for excretion or secretion of the oil from the sebaceous gland. All of this put together has a way of letting us know that there is a pointer to what would happen for this to happen. So number one thing that happens to affect or should be seen as a risk factor, maybe if I use that word, people will understand it better.
Yeah.
Risk factor is somebody being on the high glycemic food.
Okay, like?
Starch, carbohydrate.
Oh.
This food that are in the habit of increasing the blood sugar with ease. Being also into the practice of overwashing the body, especially the face.
Oh.
Yes, for you, the women take that home.
So we should not overwash face again.
No.
Okay, how many times should we wash it? Let's know once and for all.
At least once or by chance twice a day. Not always.
Okay, not more than twice.
Not more than twice.
Once
too okay.
We didn't know.
Once too okay, because you see, as long as the pores or the follicles have these openings and releases this sebum from that spot naturally, it has a way of giving you the look you need.
Okay.
If you get the definition of normal skin, normal skin is talking about balance between the two sides.
Okay, true.
So you must not crash it by making sure that every minute is like wash.
Sir, please let me make an announcement.
Sorry.
My dear sister, so Mr. Kingsley Nsirimobi has told us that we should not overdo again. Don't overwash the face. He said it is not good for our face. You heard him. Okay, please continue, sir.
So that has been that of acne. Then for like eczema,
okay, sir.
Originally, or I should say internationally, it has always been claimed the cause of this particular skin disease is not known. Yes, they've always got it, but researchers have been on it for a long time, and some are coming up with the idea that if you must not have or contract this eczema, you have to watch where you also stay as one.
Okay.
Not too cold a place.
Okay.
Not too hot.
In Canada.
That is it.
I'm just thinking.
Yes, it's part of what some of these people just that some give their what's it called, their skin just treat. You understand? Otherwise, naturally, it comes and some wouldn't know.
Okay.
It's one thing that can affect anybody of any age.
Okay.
And some people, if somebody doesn't look you closely, will not find it that so come this is not eczema. Yes.
True.
You understand?
So not too cold a place and not too hot.
Not too hot or dampy areas too. Yes. Then generally, I would have started from there. Generally, there is need to create a very good balance of stomach or digestive juice. In particular, hydrochloric acid. The inside must be set for proper digestion and whatever.
So, sir, there is a link between our digestive health and skin health.
Wonderful.
Please, I need to hear this.
Because it is said that what breathes in the bone comes out to the flesh.
Okay. What breathes in the
bone comes out to the flesh. Eventually, with time.
Yeah.
That's why there's some will translate it to. You see, even if no matter person, one day, no matter how the person goes to code it. Sorry, I'm using the local parlance. The way the people used to code it. That one day you will see the person will just show you. You say, I never knew this is what you're made up of. The original person has come out. So it is in that form, yes, if it is there. So the digestive enzymes must fundamentally be put in place at all times. Because how do you claim to live well? Let's assume, apart from skin problem, how do you claim to live well when the inside, the digestive system is not proper? This is where all that has to do with us, our being calm, our being ourselves, our being uncomfortable, most times starts from here. Before it's going to get to the head or brain. Yeah, so that is another lifestyle you must adopt. Then another lifestyle, that's people don't do it. That is part of why they have that issue. Another lifestyle is smoking.
Okay.
Yes.
Affects the skin health too?
I will tell you.
Okay.
Do you know that a stick of cigarette can push down, can destroy about 25% of about 25 milligram of vitamin C in the body?
In the body. Wow, people don't know.
Then now you want to ask, what is this man saying? What has vitamin C and cigarette got to do with it? Now let me relate it further. Now when the vitamin C is crashed, that is in the body, remember vitamin C has the ability to provide us with what? Collagen.
True.
Apart from antioxidant that it is. Then if you also don't get it, let me paint further again. Collagen has the ability, in fact, collagen in other form is called cement.
Okay.
It helps cement the skin.
Okay.
I wonder if a woman will go to pick up, make a choice of cream without checking if there's collagen in this. It's what helps keep the skin aloof and away from premature wrinkles.
Okay.
Then for our connectives, like our joints, the connective tissues, need collagen to be strong to carry the two opposing joints or bones. To name them, just like so under the skin, collagen, that's by the cortex, the connectives, the ligaments, all of these things need collagen to be strong and active. So when this thing crashes, what happens? You just see it reflect. The skin will start dropping. So smoking is one of it. A habit you must give up. Then alcohol and caffeine. I also tell you about that too.
Caffeine, yeah.
You see, just that, you know, in this life, you cannot just say this thing is for that reason. Nobody would recommend. You will be surprised. The time will come. That thing that everybody is running from, see, that's the only thing that can help you from this now. You understand? So it's for you to check the plus and the minus and choose. Now, in terms of skin problem, I'll help them out there to make a choice as regards taking caffeine or taking coffee. These two things have the ability to draw down, pull down, exhaust the moisture in your body.
Okay.
If they are doubting it too, I have a picture to paint. Remember, most people tell you after drinking tea, give me a glass of water there, please. Let me. Is it not? Why did they take it? Because in less than no time, you start feeling dehydrated. You start feeling thirsty.
Okay.
Good. And if you don't meet up, then you have crashed the required bodily volume of water that is supposed to be within the system proper work at that moment. And what happens? The cells start crashing. And when the cells starts giving up the one it has in order to remain normal, what are we made up of? We're made up of cells now.
Yeah.
The moment cells are not in the good form, less than how many days, people will tell you, you're looking, what's happening to you?
Yeah.
It's with time that maybe the problem will not get highly defined for them not to know that this is the problem. Otherwise, you just be looking like you're wearing off.
Yeah, exactly.
So those are some of the lifestyles that one must have to give up if you must keep the skin in order.
Yes, sir. Let me ask.
Yes.
Your choice of soap. Is that anything to do?
I'm very sorry. I also did not mention that because of time.
And those who choose not to bathe properly, or is there a certain way to bathe or not bathe? Are there foods or fruits or you know, are there things that we should eat?
Yes.
Okay, for a healthy skin? No, I'm interested. I mean.
Okay. Let me start from the early ones you said. He said that's hygiene.
Yeah, exactly, hygiene.
Good. What taking care of hygiene? Don't over also do by wanting to wash with what we call harsh soap or soap with high acid.
Okay.
You get it now. It has a way of crashing the skin. Yes, it does. That's why most people will go as far as wanting to check it before using it. You meet dermatologists that will evaluate and say, no, for your skin type.
Your skin is good, yeah.
Because the moment you're able to know your skin type, then it will help you in the selection of things you must apply on it, because all skin are not the same. Yes. Sure. Then you said
intake.
Foods.
Yes.
Good. See, mostly food we take that will enhance. I don't know if I'm getting your question.
Exactly.
Food we take that will enhance our bodily look or the skin look are majorly food filled with vitamins, good minerals, water itself too.
Exactly.
Then protein, because protein is the major building block for the collagen. Yes. So the protein will be there, the vitamins will be there. Vitamins, specifically the vitamin C, vitamin E. I remind you again, a woman hardly will go to make choice of cream without looking for vitamin E inside of it. Why? Because it has this antioxidant that will help to renew and refresh the bodily cells, so that keep you far away from premature age wrinkles and unnecessary and untimely aging too. So vitamins, very important. Take it as you can. Minerals, water, protein, foods that contain these things are as important as you want your skin to look good.
Okay, so this is still Talk to Kedi. We are still sharing knowledge and liberating minds, and our topic is still common skin disorders, causes, prevention, and solution. Common skin disorders, causes, prevention. We have looked at some of the causes. It's now time to look at how they can be prevented, because prevention, they say, is better than cure. Okay, so it is very important that before we start running around to cure some of these things, why not try to prevent them? Do you understand? So now let's look at prevention. What are those things generally? What are those things that we can do to prevent some of these skin disorders? What are those things we should do? What are those things? I know you've touched a few of them. Well, generally, what are those things that we should do? What are those things we should not do? What are those things we should take? If you talk about what things we should take, just generally, what are those things that we can do to prevent these skin disorders?
Since we have known the color of devil, or where the devil stays, it's not easier. It's not easier. It's not to lose sleep anyhow. We have now known the style of the devil. So it's no longer to lose sleep anyhow. You can plan within short times on how to checkmate it. For us to take care of or prevent being infected with these skin diseases, my advice would be work on your intake of those minerals we've said, intake of those vitamins we've mentioned. Maybe I don't know if I should call them by name. Okay, for the vitamins, I said vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. Very important. Let's leave it at that. Then for minerals, we have the zinc. Very, very, very important. If you must keep your skin far away from being unnecessarily infected. And there's another one we call selenium. Very, very important too. This helps. Then there is this element called sulfur. In whatever form you can also take it, that helps both the finger to keep away from finger infection, away from all this hair infection. That's why you see sulfate, or what they used to call it then, hair cream. Very, very wonderful. Apply it on somebody, kills eczema, do it on the hair, just all those free babas to hit them. So then keep your collagen right by also taking your vitamin C adequately. Then the protein, which is another building block for the body, also take them adequately. Then you must also learn. So things you must do in order to prevent it from coming. Stay away from that smoke. Yes, if you don't smoke, but you move around, you hang around with those that smoke, you're more or less like a smoker. I'll give you a story, if time will permit me, of a woman that went to India for her kidney problem. Now, they carried out a check on her ahead of the operation she has come for. Only for her to be asked, why, woman, you smoke so much, why? Why is that you're into smoking this much? She was asking them, is it herself or someone? So at the end, she found out that it was not that she smokes, but the husband, she says, chimney. Yeah. The man smokes. In fact, the man's fingers are not bent. to show that he handles these things. Sometimes he will tell you with pride that he's been smoking since he was age of 14. About age of 69, the man is now. So it's about age 59 now. You see, so this is how it works. You stay away from that, then work on your body weight. Okay. Obesity has much to do, yes, especially on this psoriasis, body infection, too, skin infection. Obesity has much to do there. Then cup your water as you should. Then, like I said, stomach acid must often be the best form. If you want to know when your stomach acid or stomach juice is not balanced, you will experience things like difficulty going to toilet.
Okay.
You see, most times, most women will tell you, don't mind me, I can stay within 3 days without going to the toilet, without using the toilet. I don't know if they say sense of pride or they say with a complaint that they have an issue. I don't know. But to me, that's an issue, and it signifies that your stomach acid or the stomach flora is not working properly. Because if they work properly, you should eat in, get it digested, and it should be evacuated within normal time. Yes, it is when you take things like that meat that you'll be expecting 48 hours digestion and evacuation. But normal starch and all of that, 4 hours, 6 hours after eating, you should be ready to leave the system. So if that is not so happening, you are not preparing, you're not trying to prevent it from happening to you.
Okay, so this is still Talk to Kedi. Don't forget that you can be part of the conversation in the comment section. We have questions, okay? Make use of the comment section and send them to us. In the next few minutes, we will be taking your questions live, okay? So if you still have questions, make use of the comment section. Let's get talking. Now, to my next question, sir. Do you think, now I'm taking my teaser. Let me ask my guests our teaser for today. Do you think taking skin supplements is necessary for a healthy skin?
Taking a supplement is necessary. Very, very necessary. I'll tell you how. Maybe I start first by defining supplement. Supplement is taking, or the idea behind taking supplement is to deliver or to provide the body that much nutrient which the body could not get from normal consumption of food. And it's always possible that out of every 100 persons that goes to eat, now I say I want to go and eat, they will not have proper formula. They will not have it packaged as a normal diet. And even where they have it packaged as a normal diet, they will not eat the required volume. Remember, they say some have food but cannot eat. So you'll be surprised they cannot eat that normal volume required by the body. For any reason I don't know, whether sick, tired, or lack of appetite. So
money.
Thank you very much. That's fundamental. Money before we talk of appetite. You see it now. So if these things are there, you can't get it when you eat it naturally, or even where you have all of that, the money, the food to prepare. You may not be prepared the right way.
Exactly.
Just like the green vegetable does not need to stay beyond about 4 minutes on fire. For example, we'll cook it 15-20 minutes. But you will say you're eating vitamin A. You're expecting the eye to work with. So all of this put together makes it unavoidably important for one to take supplement so that we can get the volume of this nutrient we need per meal or per day.
Okay.
It's necessary to take supplement
to have a healthy skin.
Because it is from what we eat we expect nutrients to come on now. But we didn't get it properly. I will even tell us this. Sometimes we eat all of these things, do them normally, but we still have one channel that might make it not deliver properly. And what is this channel? In the small intestine. Yes. The spot that digests and that assimilates the food nutrients to not transport into the blood for body to carry it around. May also not be the best of form. Maybe needing what's it called detoxification, cleansing.
Yeah.
So that is why some people will say, nah, you just eat. You need a show for your
body.
You understand? That's what we say, but it's the same thing that this one and this one is eating. You just be surprised. What you need to do is just the moment you get it right, cleanse it properly, watch that person. It also shows that what we are saying is right, because some people, even in abroad, while they are treating them, you hear that this person is not responding well to treatment. People will run around doing this magic. Just one person that will remember, will just go and do what? Justify that person. Give that same person back. Watch out. The reception by the body will increase. Just even smaller milligram of that medicine, the person will tell you now, I'm fine. That is why we in Kedi believe in detoxification.
All right then. Okay, so in Talk to Kedi, anytime we come up with a particular ailment, you know, anytime we come up with a topic as an ailment or an ailment as a topic, is because Kedi has products for that ailment. Yeah. Okay, so now today we'll be talking about skin health. As a Kedi consultant, what are the Kedi products that can be used for this particular ailment, for prevention and of course as a treatment?
Well, for prevention, we have wonderful range of products. It runs from our Kodi Active, because it has vitamin C, sorry, it has vitamin E in it, our Kodi Active, which acts as antioxidant. We have our Golden Heifer, which also have, beyond every other thing, it has selenium, get it now, and has the ability as well to deal with after effect of treatment of cancer. Now, we said there were some look that skin will take that is cancerous, like sorry I didn't explain, maybe I didn't mention it, or I mentioned it but did not explain it in the long list. This malignant melanoma. That one is a serious skin infection after a prolonged effect of sunshine on the skin. You know, the ultraviolet rays continue to hit, and what does it do? It breaks the elasticity of the skin with time. What does it do again? Over years, it accumulates. That breaking of the elasticity of the skin gives premature wrinkles. And beyond that, if the person does not act fast, over years, will now have that malignant melanoma, which appears as serious skin infection, serious skin cancer. There is the place Golden Heifer will come in. Or if you tag it under that seborrheic and dermatitis too, Golden Heifer will come in there. Then we have our resin for some of these the infections of the skin that happens to trace their source from microorganisms like the virus, the bacteria, the fungi. Resin can do it almost alone. If you add up what's it called, the Golden Heifer, to just trash it off. Yes, can do it. Then these things, most of them play both for prevention and they occur as well. Exactly. That is the one that's in Kedi product. So don't mind, I'm doing the preventive ones and I'm talking about the curative ones too. So the Kodi Active, wonderful. The Golden Heifer, the resin, Grape E. This one is just
yes.
If you see the result people have gotten applying Grape E, my goodness. You know, it builds up collagen. It has antioxidant. Oh my God. And well fortified formula. In fact, when we started getting results in applying that, I had to go back to check the grammage and the formula was just something else. So I think thanks to Kedi for they are always maintaining their words. They never go back on it. They have always used the best of formula, and they have always put it to meet standard or standardized it to meet the normal formulation as required. And I think that is part of the reason why we are getting the results we are getting. So after grape mine E, we also have the ultra mega because of the omega-3 there. Yes, it has its own, nourishing the skin as a preventive measure. Then we have other formulas we put together to make sure we raise the stomach juice, as said, or the stomach acid, and hydrochloric acid per se. That will now call for the formula of detoxification. Most of them are there. I think they are used to. Gastropod is there, Reishi is there, Colony is there. Fix these things together. Cleanse the liver as well with our lyrics or Penhal or still the Gastropod. All of this put together will give us wonderful both prevention and care.
All right, you have heard it from Mr. Kingsley Nsirimobi. So if you have questions, because you have mentioned the products, if you have questions, make use of the comment section, because immediately after this announcement, I will be taking your questions live. Okay, so let's do this now. KEDI 2022 November exclusive buy and win promo will end in the next 6 days. That's basically on the 30th of November 2022. Okay, so this promo has 3 deals. The first deal is buy 1 box, not the jar, 1 box of golden 6 capsule, and then you get 1 bottle of dishwashing liquid instantly. The second deal is buy 1 box of a chic capsule, and then you get 1 bottle of dishwashing liquid instantly. The third offer is buy 1 box of Revive capsule, but this time you get 2 bottles of dishwashing liquid instantly. It's not because that you buy and then you go to your house and come back to collect. Make it and then instantly you get your gift. Okay, but don't forget that this offer, that the promo products can only be purchased at this promo. Let me explain very well so that you understand. For you to get the gifts, the promo products should be purchased at any of our training centers or our head office. Okay, so immediately you buy these products, you get your dishwashing liquid instantly. You get at any of our training centers or at our head office. But don't forget that this promo is for November achievement only, so it will soon end. So please, now the second edition of our seasonal promo in year 2020 will also be ending on the 30th of November. It started on the 15th of September and will run through till 30th of November. What are you waiting for, people? Please grab this opportunity. Okay, you have the promo flyer. The promo flyer is available on all our information channels. So get the promo flyer, go through it, and then in the next 6 days, you can also be one of our winners. Now, Enugu Service Center promo will also be ending pretty soon. It's for service centers registered in Enugu and also service centers for the achievements at our Enugu Training Center. Don't forget that it's valid till the end of November. So please, 3 promos will be ending in November. Please hurry up. I don't want to hear stories. Hurry up, participate in them and enjoy yourself. And so KEDI 2023 travel promo is also on. This particular one is very, very important. Very, very important. You want to win your dream trip. You want to win a dream trip to UAE, to the People's Republic of China. You want to enjoy free international trip where you don't go pay 1 kobo. You understand? So please get on this promo. It will be coming to an end on the 31st of January 2023. Trust me, you cannot afford to miss out on this one. If you do, when you see people now next year, you see people arranging their boxes to travel to Dubai, don't come here and complain because I will not answer. So please, you still have time. This is still November. You still have from now till January. Please join the race, and trust me, who says next year you can be one of our lucky winners who will be traveling to one of these wonderful countries across the world. Now, don't forget that all editions of Kedi Inspire magazine are still available. All editions of Kedi Inspire magazine are available at all our training centers nationwide and also at our head office. Grab your copy today. Now, our registration awoof promo, Kedi registration awoof promo will be ending soon. Will be ending on the 31st of December. That's next month. Okay, so this promo started last year June, where you register as a Kedi distributor and you get one Kedi gum care toothpaste. This promo, yes, I mean you register with 5,500 and then you get one Kedi gum care toothpaste that sells for 3,200. I mean, won't you say thank you to Kedi? Okay, so please, this promo will be ending on the 31st of December. That's next month. So the best time to register as a Kedi distributor is now. You know anybody, your friends, your enemies, your neighbors, all of them, gather them together. So this is the best time to register to become a Kedi distributor. Because when you register, you get one toothpaste. Your enemy is big day. Say even though you're buying mobile, I want to sports pass, I want to succeed, come and register. Okay, that's just a letter note. But this is the best time to register as a Kedi distributor is now. Now, do not forget that you can also advertise your business in the next edition of Kedi Inspire magazine. You have a business, you want to announce your service center, you want to tell the world what you do. Okay, we can help you do that at a stipend. Advertise your business in the next edition of Kedi Inspire magazine as a stipend. Okay, to do so, contact the editor on 08033406476. Or you're a distributor and you have articles you would like us to help you publish at no cost to this one. Zero cost, free of charge. Okay, you write. You want us to help you publish your articles in the next edition of Kedi Inspire magazine. Contact the editor today on 08033406476. We'll collect your articles, go through them, and then of course edit and get them published at no cost. You can also send a mail to the editor on info@kedihealth.com. info@kedihealth.com. So the editor will contact you, ask you some questions, go through your articles and get them published. Okay, as long as you are a Kedi distributor. Now, do not forget to stay tuned to all our social media platforms. All our social media platforms are active around the clock for you. Please follow us. And then, of course, make use of these information channels. There you get all the information you need. And if you have questions at any point about anything at all, any of our products, any of our promos, some people say, I don't understand this particular promo, and you not talk till the promo end. That's how the promo you now send the message to say, that promo that ended last week. And I'm like, how do you expect me to help you now? I've been here waiting for you to ask. You know, so the promo ended last week, asking me. No. So all our information channels are open. They are active for you. Sorry. All our information channels are active around the clock for you. Please make use of them. On Facebook, we have an account. Kedi Echo, that's Lagos. On Facebook, we have a page at Kedi Healthcare Industry. On Instagram, we are at Kedi Healthcare_official. On Twitter, we are at Kedi Health NG. On LinkedIn, we are at Kedi Healthcare. We also have a YouTube channel for many of our distributors who want to make use of our videos. In fact, I got a message today, this morning. Can you please help me with all our product videos? I need them for prospecting. We have a YouTube channel. Just go on YouTube, search for Kedi Healthcare. You see our channel. Click on subscribe, and then you have an unrestricted access to all our videos. You can make use of them for your prospecting. Do you understand? Okay, please go there and subscribe to our YouTube channel and then make use of our videos. Don't forget our mobile application, Kedi Care app. I used to say it's every edition. If you're a Kedi distributor, you don't have Kedi Care app on your phone, you're actually not doing well. You're not doing well. You need that app. Is very, very important. See, Mr. Kingsley is always saying, It's true. You need that app. You're a Kedi distributor, you're watching me now. Just very simple. You're asking again, okay, how do I get it done? No problem, I'll teach you in the next 60 seconds. Number one, if you have an Android, if you're an Android phone user, just go to your Play Store and then search for Kedi Care app. How do you get to know that you are on the right app? You see Kedi logo, you see that blue and yellow. You see that blue and yellow icon? Yeah, that's our app. Just click on it and then download, install, register your account. Very, very simple steps. You are an iPhone user, very simple. Just go to your app store, search for Kedi Care app. The same thing, you see that our blue and yellow icon, then that's Kedi app. Click on it, download it, install it on your phone, and register your account, and so that you can manage your business from wherever you are. You are in Ghana, you are in Los Angeles, wherever you are, you can manage your business. You can check your business details from wherever you are across the world. It is very, very important. I see your questions. You are started bombarding Mr. Kingsley with questions. Please keep those questions for me. We will take as many as we can. Okay, I'm rounding up already. Don't forget our website, www.kedihealth.com. All of these channels are active round the clock for you. Please make use of them. Okay, so now it's time to take your questions. If you still have more questions, make use of the comment section and send them to us. We will attend them. In the meantime, let's attend to the ones we have received before we call it a day. Okay, so Mr. Kingsley, are you ready, sir? These ones are for you. Okay, so from Pukaku Chiamaka on our Facebook page, said, what are the causes of clogging? What are the causes of clogging? That's one. Then number two, what can we use to clear black spots on this can? Okay. So quickly, because we have more questions.
Yes. Clogging means like a liquid, you know, that has lost its fluidity. It's becoming thicker. Maybe by losing some moisture or other trace elements in it. So it happens to now have less of movement. Drags, even if it's moving. I will give, for example, a better picture from cholesterol clogging in the artery. Maybe that will paint the picture better. You see, cholesterol already is not a problem in the body. Cholesterol is good. Yes. Without cholesterol, you will not even be living fine. So don't mind those jets. They tell people, you get cholesterol for body. No. The cholesterol to be a problem. Cholesterol to be a problem is when it is no longer mobile.
Yeah.
When it starts clenching on the walls of the artery.
Exactly.
Moves now less. Thereby obstructing the free flow of blood.
Yeah.
Good. So because they become thicker, they have found where to clench on, so they no longer move. They have now constricted the blockage. That is the form this takes. The sebaceous gland pulls off oil at all times from the pores, from the air follicles. So if with time these things turn thicker and maybe the pores gets narrower, it no longer will move and just leave. It starts clogging there, starts holding itself there. Some will say congealing. It starts congealing. So when it starts building up there, as regards skin we discussed, it will now combine with dead cells of the skin to build up together. Over time, it turns to become this problem we have called, that will have a characteristic look like the black head or the pimple filled with pus or the red bump. You see some people say, you will say, come on, boss. Some will tell you, I beg, no boss. The last one, the boss said, I've never recovered because they thought it's pimple. You go and boss, came another problem. In fact, the whole of that place will be aching you. If you try to be normal, the boss will get it free. So I wouldn't know if with that picture I've been able to
so as a Kedi consultant, she's asking, what should she use to clear black spots?
Black spots, not spots yet. It is when the blackhead moves out, turns those black spots.
Exactly.
You remember that was the best then. Used to be our clear essence or clean essence. Yes, we use it out. Most people didn't get the formula right. That was the formula. That was the way we were using it, and we were getting results. Though it takes longer time. So now what they do mostly is before the new products is we increase the dosage of the customers. And we C. Yes. Then locally, which is not part of the prescription.
Okay,
that is
so now that we have grape E,
the and the costlies. Yes.
Okay.
Then most will go for that to add the costlies in the cream.
Okay.
Not cream with too much oil base, so that the oil does not.
Auntie Chiamaka, I hope you can hear Mr. Kingsley, okay?
Not cream with too much or high oil base, so that the oil does not have the potent in costlies.
Yeah.
So the mix of these, they have some good mixers, some ladies that are good in mixing whatever that apply. They give us the formula back to tell us the best way to mix who we are recommending for them. When they now try other ways, try and started getting formula, they say no, be like that. They now told us about one quantity like that against 10 capsules of the yes, mix it and gradually.
All right, I hope we are good. Okay, so the next question said, a former nice girl on our Instagram account, she's saying, God bless you, sir, for this wonderful topic. You know, say amen.
Amen.
He said, please, my question is, my child of 4 years always have small rashes on her face and body, but her hands are, okay, so only on her face and her body, not on her hands and her legs. Okay, so she says she has applied many things to no avail. Which Kedi products can she use? A child of 4 years.
The age is part of the problem.
Exactly.
Part of the problem.
Exactly.
Otherwise, I would have said it's just part of the problem. So it's the age. Please let him come or let her come for further discussion.
Okay, so if I'm a nice girl, immediately after the broadcast, we will send you a private message. Okay, or you can send us as you're watching now, send us a private message so that we'll respond and then we'll tell you what to do. Okay, so let me take this from Charity Mama on our Facebook page. What can we do to end a long-term wound of 7 years?
Long-term wound of 7 years. Fundamentally, thank you very much. That's why I said fundamentally, what is the cause?
Because we're not magicians.
We are not magicians.
Yes.
Has it been established that the person is not diabetic? If it's been established that the person is not diabetic, then let them further, from that establishment, further check to know the microorganism or whatever that is responsible for that wound. If it is just a normal wound, for 7 years, it can't be a normal wound.
They can be. So actually, we have many questions to ask.
Yes.
Because this is a medicine.
Yes.
You understand? You cannot just give recommendations or prescriptions in isolation. No. So it is very...
The pathogens that are responsible must have to be found.
Okay, so let me get the name. So
please,
Charity Mama, just send us a private message. Okay? Send us a private message and then we'll contact you, ask you all the questions. There's some things we need to know. We cannot just say anything like that. I hope you understand. So send us a private message as you watch us now, and then one of our consultants will contact you and pick it up from there. Okay, thank you. We have this from Vic Mary. Vic Mary on our Facebook page. Vic Mary on our Facebook page. Okay. Okay, let me take these questions together because of time. We really have to go now. So 2 questions together. One from Vic Mary on our Facebook page and the other from Ukaku Chiamaka, the lady.
Okay.
Okay, so how can one get rid of pimples which have stayed so long on the face? Question 1. Then from Chiamaka, how do we take care of sunburn? Let's take those 2 questions quickly before we call it a day.
Okay. Pimples that have stayed for so long. Firstly, our major facial products will come from taking either the vitamin E along with the costlies. Yes, so we have to do this. Then I believe the problem would have to do also with her improving on her GIT. the gastrointestinal tract. Oh, sorry. Her gastrointestinal tract by detoxifying. Then know if the sebaceous gland is over-secreting. Or yes, via thirst they can know. Yes, via thirst they can know. I've told you how come the pimples of acne persons. Yes. So she would have to look through that. Then, if that is the case, she would have to look for a humidifier, something that will always humidify the body system. You know, that's why some people, their pimple runs for as long as. But if it is induced by entering into maybe attending puberty,
okay,
that also she would have to let be, so that naturally it will resolve itself. Yeah, because it's due to hormonal changes. Yes, yes, hormonal changes. You have to be careful in so that you don't apply the wrong thing and you don't get the result. They will not say your product they work. You get it now. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So now for that lady, for Charity Mama, she said the person is a non-diabetic patient.
Okay, the 7 years wound.
Wound, yes.
Okay.
Full of
let's believe you have gone here and there to look out for how to help yourself. You couldn't find it. You have given one response that can give us 70% reason to go ahead. Not that she would have to detoxify the person, because the person who knows they may have been doing their treatments, but he's been non-responsive. You get it now. Let's clear from there. Detoxify first. I believe she will get the message. Then let her improve on the vitamin C and zinc in the body. That she will do via the use of our Vika and called the active.
Okay, so what should she detoxify with?
Detoxification. She should detoxify with simple something, maybe say reishi and reishi quehao or reishi gastrifort, whichever one happens. If then they can, I don't know the person's strength. Colon tea. Colon tea is not just you just wait on it. It's a very strong cleanser. So the person sees himself as okay. Then colon tea. You understand now. And if they want to play safe, let her use a bag in 25 cl boiled water. Just a bag. Then let her not let it brew for too long. Because if it brews for a very long time, it changes to this dark brown color. Then if her strength is not there, who knows who will be there to help her. So for us to play safe, just let it brew for say 45 minutes. Then let her drink. Do that for like 5 days. Keep the colon tea. Now carry on with the called the active, which is a healer. Called the active vitamin C. That's Vika. Then while the person is ingesting this one, that orally, let her open our ratio. Enough of our ratio. Do it. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I'm sounding loud enough. Enough of our ratio, and make it like cicatrine powder. That is what other people use. But our own cicatrine powder is reishi. Yes, very powerful. In fact, even if it's a diabetic wound, reishi has been able to heal about 2%. They came back to ask us, that reishi you gave is what? By then, you know, when we are running this chain of persons, running tests and prescribe, sometimes the team will know their face. Yeah. So when they want to come back and say, now, remember me? I said, sorry, we don't. He said, do you remember this wound? By the time she described herself, said that has been for almost 8 about 8 years ago.
Wow.
By then we were at Kujurat Abiola.
Yeah.
Her greatest amazement. Until today, she has been a member of KG. She said, if something, so this is, she will drink, the person will drink Vika for the active. Let the person run it for about a month. Normal dosage. The Vika, let it continue to dissolve 1 tablet in averagely 250 mils of a cl of water. mils of water. That's in CL is 25, maybe a tumbler every day. That one is bigger. But cardiac, I don't know the age. If it's big enough, you can raise it to 4.4. Yes, otherwise averagely, because if it's somebody less than, and the body weight too, less than maybe 30 years and very lightweight, it can take maybe 33 daily. While these two is happening, the what's it called? The wrestling should be well dusted and then applied on downward. Then let her get your response after a month. It must be gone.
Okay, all right. This is how far we can go on this edition of Talk to Kedi. But I will not leave you, except I must give you a Dr. Cap tip for today. The mirror of your health is your skin, because a healthy skin is a reflection of your overall wellness. Yeah. Do all you can to take care of your skin, because a beautiful skin requires commitment, not a miracle. Alright, a beautiful skin requires commitment, not a miracle. And with that, we've come to the end of today's edition of Talk to Kedi. Why am I so excited? It is not. Today's not my birthday. I don't know why I'm excited. Maybe Mr. Kingsley wants to host a party after, you know. So, but I'm just excited. Special thanks to Mr. Kingsley Nsirimobi for making our time to come. Thank you so much, and thank you, our dear viewers. Thank you for being there. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. In case you tuned in late and you're like, oh, yeah, this one must have said so much before I joined. Don't worry. Immediately after this broadcast, we'll have the full video on our Facebook account, Kedi Headquarters Lagos, on our Facebook page at Kedi Healthcare Industries, on our Instagram handle at Kedi Healthcare_official, and of course on our YouTube channel. We'll have the full video there at Kedi Healthcare. Go there, watch the full video, share it with all your downlines, share the video with everyone you know, because maintaining a healthy skin is actually something that we all must do. Skin disorders is not they are not things you should pray for. They are not things you should pray for. You know people who have them. Trust me, you will know what we are talking about. Take care of your skin. It is very, very important. And with that, I say thank you so much for watching. My name is Sarah Adino, and Mr. Kingsley Nsirimobi is saying
thank you. Bye.
Thank you.